what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a long, it's been, it's been a long time, and I shouldn't have left you without a dope show to step to. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been, like I said, it has been a long time. People been wondering, Frank, what you been up to, Frank? You've been hiding under a rock. Anyway, guys, I haven't done anything. I haven't been hiding from anybody, but I have been taking some time off, I guess, and watching Game of Thrones, and I actually had a chance to. I haven't had a chance to watch Game of Thrones until just this past week. I had some days off. Well, I wouldn't say days off because I've been working. But I watched Game of Thrones, guys, and everybody says, Frank, you're going to be disappointed with Game of Thrones. I wouldn't say I was disappointed. I think it basically kind of sums up for everybody that has watched Game of Thrones. I mean, it's an awesome series. It took about 76 hours to watch, so about 2 weeks. 2 weeks of watching Game of Thrones nonstop. But I love Game of Thrones, guys, and actually I'm not even done. Like I'm done watching it, but I have to like go online and read all the history, how it was made, all the characters. There was just so much stuff. And yes, guys, I'm still in Facebook jail. The good thing is I'm only in Facebook jail for 3 more days, guys. So 3 more days and I'm out. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. On Wednesday, I will be out of Facebook jail. Hallelujah. I'll be out of Facebook jail. Anyway. So, guys, everybody's watching because everybody wants to know things that have been occurring. Oh, guys, really quick. Let me throw a couple shout-outs to a couple people, of course. Shout out to Alex Salinas, Raquel Fiallos, Marcus Canales, Georgia Malone, Lupe Chavez, A. Gutierrez, Taylor Garcia, Melissa Gomez, Liz Cantu, Amanda Robinson, Brenda Pena, Lupe Olivares, Sam Gardner, Victoria Marie, Deborah Weaver, Sophia, Shannon Sanchez, John James, Patsy Pedraza, Natalie Holtz, how you been doing, Natalie? Robbie Stanton, Ophelia Painter, how you doing, Ophelia? And Vanessa Villegas, Jen Piazza, Rick Lopez, of course, and shout out to Baby, Juanita, Terry Mosqueda, shout out to Norma Pinto, shout out to Margarita Rendon, and for everybody that's asking, Frank, what's the topic about tonight? Well, it says on the video. The title of today's video is called The Truth and the Facts Only. Anyway, guys, so shout out to all the first responders. Shout out to everybody that's watching. So, guys, like I said, it's been a while. It feels like I've been gone forever, but I'm never actually. What is dead cannot die. That was the famous words of the Greyjoys from the Iron Islands. Guys, I know a lot of the sayings now. I would always watch all these memes when Game of Thrones is happening. Like, and now I get them why they say winter's coming, all this stuff. Anyway. The winter has came. Guys, the winter has finally came. Like, maybe in a figurative form of speech, right? Anyway. So, guys, really quick before we go on and before, you have haters that, Frank, get to the point. You're going in circles. Okay, so, guys, I've taken some of that advice. I have a couple of notes that I wrote just about an hour ago. And this is going to help me kind of go in order on the things that I need to talk about. But before I talk about them, guys, and trust me, guys, I need you guys to share this really quick on the groups that you're in. I can't post to the supporters group on No More Cheeseman, so any of the supporters that are on there, please share this on there. Please share this in your wall. Just share this wherever you can, guys, please, because we have a couple things to talk about tonight. So anyway, Liz Cantu says, "Hey, talk about the reunion, guys. I've already made mention about the Fangs reunion. We had a lot of fun. I got drunk. End of story. Everybody that was there had a good time. So that I definitely want to point that out first. But anyway, guys. So before the haters or people that don't like me, let's just put it that way. People that don't like me, they're like, Frank, you're skipping all over the place. You're going in circles. So I have a little notepad, a little word pad that I wrote. Just a couple things to talk about. Just to kind of help me out in addressing the things that need to get addressed. Because they do need to get addressed. So, let me pull up my little word pad, guys. All right, and I want to thank you guys. Really, I want to thank you guys for watching me this evening because it is Sunday. Tomorrow you have to work, most of y'all. And, taking time out of your evening to watch me, I really want to appreciate it. All right. Before I begin, though, give me a thumbs up. And if you give me a thumbs down, that's cool, too. I'm not going to be yelling at nobody. All right? Everybody has their own voice. Everybody has their own opinion. Some people are going to agree. Some people are not going to agree. But we can agree to disagree. This video is really not to attack anybody. This video is not to, to put anybody down. It's not to talk about anybody's family and things like that. It's not because I'm jealous. It's not because I'm mad. It's not because I have envy. But things have been said all this week. Okay? Things have been mentioned all this week. And the person that's been mentioning those things has been none other than Ofelia Moreno. So that nobody says, Frank said this, but it wasn't sure who he was talking about. What I'm referring to in most of this video is about Ofelia Moreno. So I'm gonna put her name out there so that nobody's wondering who I'm talking about. But the only reason I'm addressing these things, guys, and when I address these things, guys, it's not to divide the people. Even though in reality some of that has already been occurring or some of that has occurred already. But it's not to cause any further division. The reason for this video is just to talk about facts and facts only. Okay? It's not about it's because Frank somebody told him this, or they said this, or it's because somebody made a fake profile and said this. I'm here with facts, I'm here with numbers, and I'm here with words said that none other than Ofelia Moreno. In her own words. Alright, like I said, it's not to cause turmoil, but even though that has already happened, I'm not able to control any of that stuff. Like I said, it is unfortunate that some of these things have happened, but the only things I can control are the things I can control. Anything that happens outside this house are things that I have no control over. Alright? I am really upset, guys. There's a whole mix of emotions with everything that has occurred. I am upset. I'm disappointed. Heartbroken, maybe, to a certain extent. It's just so many emotions that run through my head. But it's because I trusted a person. I let this person in my family. When I say family, really my wife. And at the end of the day, guys, anything that has happened in this page is really nobody else's responsibility other than my own. Because there's no other person that runs the No More Cheeseman page but me. Okay? Nobody has anything to say of the things that have happened. I take full responsibility. even though my wife may have said some things, or some supporters may have said some things on my behalf, perhaps, which I never asked, but I do appreciate those people sticking up for me. But at the end of the day, guys, I am responsible for my own actions. This video is a little bit different. It's not to make fun of anybody. Like I said, you know, I'm not here to talk about Ofelia Moreno in any bad way about her family, because for what it's worth, she was her friend. She was my friend. She became friends with my wife, or at least we thought there was a friendship, an actual genuine friendship there. Okay. But I do want to address the things that Ofelia Moreno has been saying about me, the things that she's been attacking me about my family. When I say really my family, it's just mostly my wife, because my wife is my family. You know, my wife and I, we've been married 11 years, and call it whatever you want, but at the end of the day, she's my wife, she's my family, my kids are my family. And nothing's ever going to change that, guys. Nothing's ever going to change the fact that me and my wife are together, we're family, and I'm going to stick up for her, and she's going to stick up for me. And not every relationship's going to be perfect, but we're a family, you know, and things that affect her affect me, things that affect me affect her, things that affect my kids affect us, things that affect us affect my kids. You know, I do want to start first and foremost, because there's so many people that say, Frank, it's because of the recording and your wife didn't apologize. My wife has apologized on Tuesday of last week. But because there's so many rumors, well, Frank's wife is not apologizing. You know, but I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to be talking about these things, because I just don't want anything to go, well, it's because Frank's wife's not apologizing. Frank's wife not apologizing. But my wife has apologized to those people. So now that I'm actually, like I said, guys, when I was driving from Mexico to Brazil, we were driving in a car. I really couldn't, I really couldn't sit down and focus and talk about the things I want to talk about. But let's just go step by step. Like I said, this is why I have this notepad. I'm going in order. So first things first, I'm going to talk about the apology. Okay? Because people are going to say, well, Frank's wife's not apologizing. You know, of course, my wife said some things that she shouldn't have said, perhaps. Or at least, if she said them to the wrong person. But for what it's worth, my wife did apologize. And I'm going to play that video again, because there's so many people that say, well, Frank's wife's not apologizing. My wife apologized. So like I said, I'm not going to keep going in circles. Let's get to it. Here's my wife on Tuesday. This video was posted on Tuesday. It was a 2-hour 45-minute video. For those that don't speak Spanish, because at the time my wife speaks mostly Spanish. But I'm going to play this video where my wife apologizes. And I'll translate for the people that don't speak Spanish. And we'll go from there.
No sé si lo hiciste, no sé si a él lo lastimaste. A mí sí. A mí sí. Y no me hago la víctima, no nada. Porque son cosas muy personales. Yo te dejé entrar en mi vida. Yo te platiqué cosas que en su momento yo sentía, que en su momento con enojo, con rabia, con lo que ustedes gusten y manden, yo sentía, yo dije, me arrepiento.
So, right there, guys, obviously, my wife says, me arrepiento. What does me arrepiento mean? I apologize. I feel sorry for what she said. You know what I mean? So, like I said, guys, people are like, well, Frank's wife's not apologizing. But, guys, right there, and I'm going to just replay it just a little bit. It's at 1 minute 5 and 52 seconds.
Que en su momento con enojo, con rabia, con lo que ustedes gusten y manden, yo sentía.
So she's saying I was feeling upset, I was angry.
Yo dije.
I said.
Me arrepiento.
I'm sorry. My wife apologizes for what she said. You know, like I said, not everybody speaks Spanish. And for the people that don't speak Spanish, that's the direct translation. She said, I was angry, I was upset, and I'm sorry for the things that I said. Like I said, we're gonna go in order with the things that I wanted to talk about, but I wanted to just put that out there first because people are saying, well, Frank's wife's not apologizing. Like I said, that is where my wife apologizes. Now, Ofelia Moreno actually has called some people that follow the No More Chisme page, and I'm not going to say any names, but she's also called them names. Maybe we demand an apology from Ofelia Moreno attacking some of the people that follow our page. At least my wife, like I said, that was a private conversation between my wife and Ofelia Moreno. It was a private call. On the other hand, though, Ofelia Moreno has made several videos. I'm not sure how many videos she's made. I lost count, really. But she has attacked some of the people that follow her page. You know what I mean? Anyway, let me keep going on with the rest of the stuff I need to talk about. So, Ofelia Moreno has talked about, pretty much all these days. She's been saying that my wife hasn't apologized. My wife has apologized, and I'm gonna play it one more time, just in case, because people are quick to act. People are quick to take action without listening. Maybe Ofelia Moreno has forgot to listen. So we're gonna play again.
Que en su momento, con enojo, con rabia, con lo que ustedes gusten y manden, yo sentía, yo dije.
She was saying, with feeling angry, I was feeling upset, whatever you guys want to call it, in that particular time.
Dije, me arrepiento. Me arrepiento de haber dicho eso.
I apologize for saying that. So, like I said, my wife apologizes. It was in Spanish. That is all there to it. You know, that is all there is to it, to that apology. Some people, you know, if people don't want to take the apology, there's nothing I can do. But there's the apology. Anyway, so moving forward, guys. I've been confused with everything like this week. You know, Ofelia Moreno's been going over and over and over. My wife didn't apologize because she keeps emphasizing, well, it's because Frank's wife called you guys pendejos. You know, like I said, people shouldn't be surprised of the word. Like, guys, pendejos is not a word that people should be like surprised. You know what I mean? Because people call pendejos all the time. You know, people like act like pendejos like the worst of the worst. Guys, like, really, I don't really use bad words. I may use a couple bad words from time to time. All of Ofelia Moreno's videos are using way worse words than the word pendejos. But nobody gets mad about that. But just to kind of keep things in context. You know, people act surprised. The word pendejos is like, guys, it's the word pendejos. Yes, my wife shouldn't have said it. She apologized for it. And the thing is, it was a private call. Okay? End of story. You know, Ofelia Moreno states on her videos that nobody needs to tell her what to do. You know, and literally nobody, everybody has that right to do whatever they want to do in their own videos. If they want to yell, if they want to say bad words, if they want to cry, you know, everybody has that right. You know, like Ofelia says, a mí nadie me dice lo que yo tengo que hacer en mis videos. Same thing as me, guys. I have the right to do whatever I want in my own videos. But I have received a lot of messages from people. It's because your wife's not apologizing. You know, or I had messages before on Tuesday. Why is your wife not apologizing? I want an apology right now. I want an apology right now. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, first, my wife is going to apologize when she wants to. I don't even know what's going on because before we even made that video on Tuesday, like, if you think about it, guys, and it's just kind of funny. At the end of the day, guys, it's just fucking Facebook. It's just fucking YouTube. There are more important things than online videos. You want to know what you guys want to know what I was doing Monday and Tuesday? My daughter was sick. Okay, my daughter got sick. We were worried. She had some blood infection. I don't know what she had. Maybe something related with dengue, mosquito. I don't know exactly. But me and my wife were in Mexico, and we were trying to figure out that my daughter's gonna be okay. That's the most important thing, first of all. So for people to message me, Frank, I want to apologize. Apologize. Your apology is gonna wait whenever it needs to. Whenever it's gonna happen, it will happen. My daughter's well-being comes first before anybody else's apology, regardless of whatever has happened. My well-being, my wife's well-being, my son and my daughter's well-being comes first before any online video. Once we knew that she was feeling a lot better, then, and actually not even, and also the fact that we didn't exactly know everything that was going on. So like, why would we make an apology, or my wife would make an apology when we don't have all the information? People are just quick to attack. People are quick to assume things. You know what I mean? So, and here's a picture of me and my daughter at the doctor's office. All right? And I'm glad that she's okay. And that's the most important thing that's always going to be important before anything, guys. So I'm just putting that out there. If you guys want an apology beforehand, y'all needed to wait before anything between my daughter's well-being. And she's doing a lot better, and I'm glad for that. And my wife apologized to the people that she needed to apologize. Another thing, guys, is, she keeps bringing this up, and, maybe Ophelia Moreno, like, I think a lot of the problem that she has is that she doesn't listen. She's quick to attack people. And I've told her before, but for example, when we went to Stars the other day in Raymondville, when we went to Raymondville the other day, we went to get a Stars a Fangs drink. And she's like, oh, well, Frank's wife can apologize to La Chisqueada, but she can't apologize to the people. My wife already apologized. So, and she probably is making a video right now because she doesn't want to listen. I'm very straightforward, and I listen. I try to reason. I try to think logically, and I just don't try just to say things just because I'm angry. But my wife has, for the majority of the time that I've ran the page, she doesn't agree with the things that I do on the page. And that's fine, guys. Like, everybody knows that. I've said it several times. My wife doesn't like to come out on camera. My wife doesn't agree with a lot of the things that I say, a lot of the things that we do. But that's my wife, guys. Like, my wife has her own opinion, And a lot of times she likes to, how would I say? She likes to go in a different, opposite manner than what I think. And that's fine, guys, because, she's my wife. She's not a slave. You know what I mean? She can do and say what she thinks, and that's fine. And that's what makes our relationship work. We're different people with different ideas from different upbringing, and we make things work in our own unique way. And Ophelia Moreno's quick to attack or mention my wife, okay, she's not apologizing or whatever. But what's funny is, for example, like Velda Garcia, La Bacon Soda, or Breezy, or any other, like, it's funny, like, Ophelia Moreno gets mad because my wife apologizes, or in which she wasn't even apologizing. The only thing that she said is, um, because she said the word chisky sticks, and I keep saying chisky sticks all the time. That's the reason Ophelia Moreno got mad, and she had to make another video. Oh, well, Frank's wife, she's apologizing to Lecisca. My wife is not like, my wife doesn't have to call her names. If I call her any names, that's on me. But my wife, if she want to apologize. But the funny thing, here's the thing, guys. Baking soda was calling all sorts of names to Ophelia Moreno. And not to her only, but to me and everybody else that follows the page. And you know what Ophelia Moreno's doing? She's taking selfies and eating and hanging out. Oh, but she could apologize. Like, she can become buddies with baking soda, and that's cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool for her. But if my wife says chisky sticks and she says, Frank, I didn't really mean to say chisky sticks. I apologize for saying chisky sticks. But it's cool for Ophelia Moreno to become buddies with baking soda, who said all sorts of things on her children, on herself, running all these other pages. But that's cool. She can be buddies, take pictures, go out to eat. And now she's like commenting on the page. But how come that's cool? But what my wife said, and she didn't really mean to say that. How come that's not cool? Like I said, this is just thinking logically. You know what I mean? It's cool for her to hang out with all the people that ever talk shit about her. Like I said, Velda and Claudia and who knows how many other people, because I honestly don't know. And all these other fake profiles that have gone out, like all of a sudden, all these fake profiles that have been out there, Maxine Skinner and all these other ones. And now she's sharing stuff from those other hate pages that used to bash on us. How come it's cool for her to do those things? But if my wife said, Frank, I didn't really mean to say cheesecake sticks, all of a sudden my wife's the enemy. Why is my wife all of a sudden the enemy? But Maxine Skinner, like all of a sudden, like she's commenting on the page and she's sharing stuff from the page. She's sharing stuff from those hate pages. But how come that's cool though? When all those pages attacked her to begin with. But that's cool. But my wife, the other part, like that my wife cannot say that. You know what I mean? So, how come that's cool? Anyway, moving on, guys. Another thing, guys, you know, we moved on to our supporters from Facebook to our to the web supporters. A lot of people saying, and like I said, people are quick to act and people are quick to say things just to say them, like just to cause conflict, just to say things. For example, they're saying, "Oh, Frank is making it difficult for me to cancel my supporter subscription." Guys, I had Sophia the other day on my behalf post on the supporter group that if anybody wants to cancel their subscription to the supporter, anybody can do it. All you have to do is you get an email from PayPal saying if you want to cancel it. Sophia is my witness. She's actually helped me out with the page right now. Every time I need to say something like, "Hey, Sophia, can you say this for me?" You know what I mean? Or sometimes I might message Liskin through and say, "Hey, can you put this for me on the supporter group?" But I told Sophia that one time, for anybody that wants to cancel their subscription, all you have to do is go to your PayPal setting. Like, you get an email from PayPal saying, if you don't want to pay, click on the link. People have already canceled. There's some people that have canceled. But, you know, of course, somebody will say, I'm trying to cancel and Frank's stealing my money. If you guys want to cancel, like I said, guys, being a supporter is completely optional. If you guys want to cancel, for any supporters right now that want to cancel your membership on PayPal, all you have to do is go to your PayPal account, go to the place that says recurrent subscription, and hit cancel. You don't need to make a big deal about it. I'm not even going to message you. I'm not even going to say, please stay, please stay. Like, I would like you to stay, but if you guys don't want to be a supporter, that's fine. Just cancel, and that's the end of that. Like, there's no hard feelings, you know. There's been some supporters that have canceled that have been there for a year. Some have canceled, and well, it is what it is. I can't control their actions. But people are quick to say that I'm taking people's money, or the only way I could cancel is canceling my card. They're just making it bigger than it is. If you guys want to cancel, all you have to do is cancel by going to log to PayPal and cancel that way. People have already canceled. I gotten some emails that such and such has canceled. You know what I mean? So I'm just being transparent. Moving on. Oh, and speaking of fake profiles, guys, like I said, I have a little notepad, WordPad that I'm following along, because then if I don't put my mind, it goes over the place like happened on Tuesday. Like, oh, stick to the point. So I'm just going in order, guys. Everybody knows that I'm in Facebook jail. And while it is very possible to make a fake account, because making a fake account is very easy, guys. You know what I mean? Making a Facebook account takes about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, whatever. You just log in, make a Gmail account, Hotmail account, log in, register a Facebook account. But guys, to be honest with you, I don't have fake Facebook accounts. Have some people shared their Facebook accounts with me, their fake ones, once or twice. But I don't use them to comment. I don't use them, usually at the very most, I'll check, sometimes I'll check a profile and I find out, well, how come I can't see this profile? So then I'll ask somebody to let me their fake Facebook account, or my wife sometimes, hey, can you check really quick? And then it's like, oh, this guy blocked me, or this person blocked me. But there's been all these talk, oh, Frank is on this page and Frank is on this group, and we know for sure it's Frank. Guys, I haven't been on fucking Facebook other than messages and posting very limited through what I can. 1 post or 2 posts a day. That's as much as I can do. I could post more stuff. But I'm just taking my time right now. In 3 days, I'll be unblocked and things will go back to normal on Facebook. But people are quick to say, like, there's no way to know who has a fake Facebook account and who does it belong to. Unless that person committed a crime, then there are ways that you could possibly address that fake Facebook account and maybe figure out who it is. But it's very easy. Oh, it's Frank! And those are one of the things that me and Ophelia have really not ever agreed. She's always quick to point to the fact, for example, with George Vela. Somebody mentioned was Israel, and she's like, Israelito, yo sé que eres tú. And then somebody says, hey, it's not Israel. Marcos, yo sé que eres tú. And Andy, yo sé que eres tú. And guys, there's no way to find out who owns what fake Facebook account. I've not used any fake Facebook accounts to talk about anything that's been going on even in the last 30 days because I've been blocked. So I'm not using a Facebook account that does not belong to me to comment anywhere. And that, I can tell you straight up, I've not done that. But people are going to say, hey, I know it's Frank. I know. You have no fucking idea if it is or not. That's the thing. Like, what proof do you have that that is me? Or not even me, that it is such and such person. Nobody knows. And that's the thing is, people are quick to jump on the fact that just because somebody says, oh, it sounds like Frank, maybe it could sound like me. But how do you know 100% sure that that person is me? Or that person is George Vela? Or that person is Max? Like, nobody knows who Maxine Skinner is. There's no way, 100% way to tell. There isn't. That's why when I post something, I like to have enough facts to know, okay, this person is this person. But nobody knows just because somebody makes a Facebook account and says some things about me or defends me in some sort of way. There's no way to tell. I know. I've seen so many fake book accounts, fake Facebook accounts. There's no 100% way of knowing. Like even like for example, me and Lupe, Ophelia was saying something about, oh, it's because Frank reported one of Lupe's accounts. I did. I talked to Lupe about it. I told him that we're gonna test something. Lupe has all these fake Facebook accounts, and everybody knows who he is because he has multiple accounts, but he has the same name, and he doesn't say it's not me. We know it's him. I talked to Lupe. You know, I told him, hey, I'm gonna report one of your accounts because I want to test something. I want to know why these other fake book accounts, this fake Facebook account, stay up, and like we know you use like 50 of them. How come yours can go down but not these fake ones? You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to just mention also before we move on to the next topic. Anyway, next topic, guys. All this week, guys, literally, Ofelia Moreno has been attacking me, has been talking about my wife, about my family. Have you guys seen me attack Ofelia Moreno? Have you guys seen me talk bad about her family, about anybody? I don't, because I don't have any reason to. We never done anything to her. But on the other hand, these are some of the things that she's mentioned. That my wife, like, she'll address that my wife's pendeja, or she'll say my wife's a deadbeat, like a mosca muerta, that my wife's a culerita. Oh, and all these other nicknames. There was a comment the other day. I don't have it on video right now. There's somebody that said, while Ofelia Moreno was reading a comment that somebody hid. Ofelia Moreno said, well, she didn't say it. She read it, but it was a comment that said, wife's Frank is a peruja. And she's like, oh, she saw the comment, but one of the moderators hit it, the comment. She's like, oh, I wanna know what the comment was. And then she'll read it. Like, first you gotta read it before you say it, because we know she read it before she said it. Carla Mar is a peruja. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be saying that. And there's been so many comments previously, guys, where they say all sorts of things to Ophelia in all the videos that I've had. And I read them, and I'm just like, I'm not going to say that because it wouldn't be right. You know what I mean? But she does it on purpose because I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's see. I really want to know, like even now, like I said, I know I mentioned I was not gonna make a video and talk about it, but Ofelia Moreno has mentioned that all this. First, she says it wasn't about money. Then she says it's about money. Then she says it's not about money. But I truthfully think that all this little fame has gotten over her head. She's mentioned she's never had a page before. I've had this page for 7 years. Maybe she has not known how to kind of manage that fame, or that little fame per se. Because to a certain degree, like, it feels cool, like it feels nice. Hey, you know, you have these people following you. But I've never, in all this time that I ran this page, I've always been down to earth. I've always made the page about the people. You know what I mean? I've always made the page about the people that follow the page, the supporters of the page. Just look at the page title, No More Chisme. It's not called Frank Mar, even though I run the page because I'm the administrator, but I've always made it about the people. That's why I started making this Rio Grande Republic thing, the citizens of the Rio Grande Republic. You know what I mean? Because it's about the people. It's not about me. But Ofelia Moreno has a page called Ofelia Moreno because it's about her. There's a difference. There's a difference between the page that I run, it's about the people, and the Ofelia Moreno page is about her. It's about Ofelia Moreno. It's about La Doña. You know what I mean? But anyway, moving on to the next topic, guys. Like I said, this is about going and straightforward, because then I'm gonna keep going in circles. So next topic I want to talk about is, well, and I'll get to the most important part. But another thing is, guys, people keep saying that I'm going on vacation with supporter money. Guys, we have, and maybe less now, but right now I'm going on vacation in a couple of days, and hopefully I get to go. First, I need to make sure that I don't have COVID. I took a COVID test, came out negative. My wife took one and came out negative. We took an official test, one of those drive-through ones. Hopefully everything comes out okay and we can go and take a vacation. But I've been taking a vacation every year, with supporters, without supporters. I'm glad that I've been working. I had a decent job, and I still have that job. It's a part-time job I had for 11 years. It was my full-time job till 2017. I have another and now it's my part-time job, and now I have a full-time job plus a part-time job, and I sell uniforms. That's my primary source of income. The supporter stuff didn't happen till last year, and I've been going to Mexico. I've been going to San Antonio. I've been going to Dallas. I've been going to Austin. Or like, for example, when I took the trip to earlier this year to the Grand Canyon, that trip was a little bit expensive. And I would say, well, it's Frank spent the money from his supporters. Guys, that barely paid. If I use that money, even, let's just say I use that money for gas, that barely made it to, what, El Paso?
But you didn't have 100%.
And I didn't even have 100 supporters then, because the thing is, in November of last year, I lost a lot of supporters because I was blocked. I had like 55 at some point. So instead of 400, it was more like $150 per month. It's not like every day, it's per month. But people are quick to like say things without thinking logically. They're like, Frank's using the supporter money. He's going, like, watch guys, he's going to New Orleans. And he spent all his money from the supporters. He went to the Grand Canyon. Guys, $150 barely covers like one day of gas. Doesn't pay for my meals. Doesn't pay for my hotels. Doesn't pay for my wife's shopping or whatever. My kids' stuff. All the places that we're visiting. Why are people quick to think all these things? Because it's easy to say things, but it's harder to rationalize and think logically. You know what I mean? Anyway. But I am going to post the video where Ophelia says it's about the money. Because that really is why all this happened. And I'm going to talk, like I said, we'll talk more. We'll talk more about the other stuff. And anyway, let's see. So, let's see where I could find the video where she talks about the money. And it's on, there's a video that she made. And I think it was the day that I went live. And the day that I went live on Tuesday, she made a video. You want to know why she made a video? Because she's like, you know what? Don't listen to Frank because he has facts and I'm just going to be yelling. So, but like I said, listen to what it's not me saying. It's like every time I went up against Vanessa, guys, it's not that I said it. It's not that anybody else said it. It's what Vanessa said. Same thing here. I'm using Ofelia Moreno's own words, her own videos. It's not me saying it. It's what Ofelia said. You know what I mean? So, we're going to play the video where she says it's all about money. She says it's not about money. She says it's not about money. Well, we're just going to play what she said. Like, this is what she's saying. I'm not making it up. This is like her own words. So, we're going to play the video. This is what she said. So, I think it was a minute. 1 hour, 19 minutes. Let's see, was it this one? Oh, this is something else. Was it? No, this is something else. That was it. Okay, so it was this one. And I think it was somewhere around. Let's see, was it?
Esas, y los videos. Cállate, cuando se dé cuenta.
No, I know.
Se va a armar Troya.
And see, when you have to sit there and accusing everyone else of doing something.
Okay, it's not that one, but let's see. I think it was about 119. Let's see, 119.
And I'm hearing your lies, and they put me on timeout. No way. Why am I gonna stay there? To hear his lies? Fuck no, I'll go live and I'll say my truth because yo no he hecho mentiras. He banked off of me, and I did. I did tell him. Most of the people in that reunion are gonna go because of me. Are you giving me half? Also, is this about the money? Yeah, motherfucker. Yes, it is about the money.
Hey, like I said, guys, it's not me saying it. I'm gonna and just because there's people that don't want to understand, they don't want to think logically. She admits it's about the money.
And I'm hearing your lies, and they put me on timeout. No way. Why am I gonna stay there? To hear his lies? Fuck no, I'll go live and I'll say my truth because yo no he hecho mentiras. He banked off of me, and I did. I did tell him. Most of the people in that reunion are gonna go because of me. Are you giving me half? Also, is this about the money? Yeah, motherfucker. Yes, it is about the money.
I'm not, guys. I didn't say it. Ophelia's the one that's saying it. You know what I mean? So, anyway, guys, that's what she said. It's about the money. Anyway, so let's go to the main part. Moving on. Like I said, she's talked about the money. And we're going to elaborate a little bit further about the money in a bit. But I want to show you guys something. I'm going to talk about the recording. Okay? We're going to talk about the recording because at the end of the day, all this that's happening is because of the recording, or about the money, or about the 4 times that I did it wrong. And we're gonna cover all those things little by little. Like I said, guys, we've been live about an hour. I won't make it live longer than 2 hours. We're about halfway through. But I just want you guys to watch this small clip about the video, about the recording. And let me tell you what happened on the recording, guys. Like I said, all this was going to start, how would I say? The recording maybe was just an excuse. You know what I mean? But let's talk about the recording. What actually happened last week? You know what I mean? What actually happened last week? My wife called, and I'm just going to go in order, guys. Like I said, I do apologize. This is why I have this notepad to kind of go in order. I talked to Alexandra. We talked about something, about George Vela, whatever it was. My wife walked in. She was pissed. Talked to Ophelia. She was pissed about I was talking to Alexandra in the first place. Whatever it was, she said those things, or whatever she may have talked about. And then on Thursday, there was something that happened, I guess, and we're gonna go over it. But they don't even know how to put their story straight. So I'm just gonna play like I said, guys. This is not coming from me. This is not coming because I'm making it up or anybody's telling me. This is like what I'm playing. Like, here's the thing, guys. Pay attention. Pay close attention. This is very important. It's not me saying it. It's them. It's Ophelia, Alexander, whatever. Like I said. I'm going to play how it all went down. Okay? So let me see if I got the clip. I got the clip right here. Like I said, it's not me saying I didn't say anything. But here's the recording of, when was it? Wednesday of this week. But here's let me see if I can find this part. Pay close attention, guys. Please. Pay close attention to what they say. Because not even them meeting in person could they keep their story straight. And I'm going to show you why they can't keep their story straight. All right? It's not me lying. It's not me making anything up. It's on video. Like, that's what they said, right? So we're just gonna play what they said. It's not me editing anything. You can find this video on her own channel. You know. But that's what she said. Like, literally, this is what she said. So I'm gonna play what she says.
I answered that call and I told her, ahorita te hablo, and I've said, I'm not iPhone. ¿No se colgó la llamada?
No.
So she says, like I said, it was in Spanish. She says, didn't the call hang up?
No, because I was going like this and I heard da 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 da, and I said hello, and I started hearing a woman on the other line. So then when I heard Ofelia go, Carla, estás bien mal. Alejandra no tiene nada que ver. And I said, well, wait a minute. Why is my name being said? What the hell is going on? So I came here today and I told Ofelia, go live because I'm going to tell the truth. Last night they had all the opportunity to tell the truth about what really happened. This stuff about I called a supporter to talk about the reunion, that never happened. That never happened. He asked for my number.
He started his live lying.
Yeah, no. It was a lie. He started his live with a lie. Oh my God, I'm sorry. He wanted to talk about Ofelia and George Vela. And what bothers me is that when somebody is talking about one of my friends and I'm telling you you're wrong, you need to defend her, where do you hear anything sexual, anything like that? This stuff about when so I called her as soon as she said that and she didn't answer.
Okay, guys, this is very important. So I played the little clip, but just to kind of analyze what was said. We're going to analyze this quick part real quick.
So that really bothered me, especially because I consider Ofelia, a lot of the Peacocks, good people, and I consider them friends. So I called her as soon as she said that and she didn't answer.
Oh, wait, hold on, I'm going back.
Then
Tu pinche, because I didn't record it.
No, she did
And
not.
there it is. Ahí está la verdad. Yo no grabé nada. So dinos qué fue lo que pasó.
So Ofelia sent me a message on Wednesday.
Keep in mind, guys, okay, like I said, I'm not making it up. They tried to get together, right? They got together. It's like, I'm thinking in my mind, like I said, this is just my opinion. I'm thinking like, hey, Alexander, come meet me, or Ofelia, come meet me, whatever. Let's try to make something up so that we can cover our tracks. But listen to what they said, guys. Like I said, this is not anything I'm making. Like, I'm not making it up. This is coming from them. Listen.
And mind you, I had just talked to Frank Marr.
Me and Alexandra talked on Wednesday. All right, Wednesday.
She sent me a message on Wednesday saying I heard on Facebook.
Ofelia sent a message to Alexandra saying, I heard on Facebook
That you called me a problem maker.
Ofelia says that the what she heard on Facebook is that Alexandra is a problem maker.
What bothers me is when somebody will say, so-and-so said that you said this, when people start lying. I don't lie. So that really bothered me. Especially because I consider Ofelia, a lot of the Peacocks, good people, and I consider them friends. So I called her as soon as she said that.
I called her as soon as she said that. This was on Wednesday. Keep that in mind, guys. Wednesday. Because that's an important point. I called her as soon as I heard that. Because Ofelia says, or she's saying that Ofelia said, I heard on Facebook that you're a problem maker. So Alexandra was like, hey, what's up? I called her Wednesday. I'm not saying it. Literally, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying, like, this is what they said. You know what I mean? So let's just play a little bit more. So, but just stick with me, guys. We're gonna get to some revelations shortly.
And she didn't answer.
She didn't answer. Okay.
Then I called her a second time.
I called her a second time because she didn't answer.
And she said, ahorita te hablo.
So Alexandra called Ofelia. And Ofelia's like, ahorita te hablo.
And I was like, but Ophelia, like, what the hell is going on? So when
So when I answered that call and I told her, ahorita te hablo, and I've said, I'm not iPhone. No.
And she's like looking at Alexandra, trying to like, hey, like, stick with me here, you know, like, don't say too much, like, because you're gonna fuck up with what we're trying to, you know, say. But like I said, there's more to it than a recording. You're gonna see why all this happened.
¿No se colgó la llamada?
no, because I was going like this, and I heard da 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 da, and I said hello, and I started hearing a woman on the other line.
And Ophelia's trying to like not laugh, you know what I mean? But here's the thing. This is the important detail. Because like I said, they really tried to get together like, hey, I'm going to say this and you say that. Because I don't lie. But yes, they do lie. And I'm going to show you guys why.
No, because I was going like this, and I heard da 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 da, and I said hello, and I started hearing a woman on the other line. So when
I answered that call.
Okay, keep in mind, guys, like I said, they really had all day to like figure this out. But this is an important part. When I answered that call, just keep that in your mind, guys. When I answered that call,
And I told her, ahorita te hablo.
and I told Alexandra, I'll call you back right now.
And I've said, I'm not iPhone. ¿No se colgó la llamada?
She's like, didn't the call hang up?
no, because I was going like this, and I heard da 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 da.
All right, so let me explain what happened. And you're going to be like, dang. You guys want to know? They had all this time, because keep in mind, this was on Tuesday when my wife made that apology. They had 24 hours to sit down and put two and two together and say, you know what, like, what works best for us? And not even getting together, they could come up with a story that's believable. Because I'm going to tell you why. Remember, oops, I'm getting blurry. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm blurry. Hold on. Oh, damn it. Okay, there we go. So, guys, you guys want to know something? And guys, if you want to hear lies, go to Ophelia's page. She's probably yelling, "Oh, motherfucker, toma tu leche." That's fine. You guys can listen to her. But here's the thing, guys. My wife called Ophelia on Tuesday. Wednesday. My wife called Ophelia on Wednesday. It was on Wednesday that this, like, the first conversation between my wife and Ophelia took place. My wife called Ophelia and said, hey, you know, like, who's Alexander? Why is she talking to Frank? Blah, blah, blah. But guess what? The recording was not from Wednesday. It was from Thursday. All right. The call that Ophelia, like, all this recording was not from Wednesday. It was from Thursday. That call. Oops, sorry guys. Hold on, my camera's freezing. Okay, good. That call, guys, was from Thursday. On Wednesday, my wife called Ophelia. That was on Wednesday. Keep in mind that was on Wednesday, guys. My wife called Ophelia on Wednesday to first tell her, you know, what she felt, whatever, you know, whatever she wanted to say. But the recording was from Thursday. You know what I mean? So, but she says, I'm getting a call. But here's the thing. My wife never called Ophelia on Thursday. So when Ophelia says, and I'm going to play it for you again.
And I said, hello.
And I've said, I'm not iPhone.
So when
So when I answered that call and I told her, ahorita te hablo, and I've said, I'm not iPhone. ¿No se colgó la llamada?
no, because
Okay, so here's the thing. My wife did not call Ophelia on Thursday. It was Ophelia that called my wife. All right? That happened. My wife did not call Ophelia. And,
Well, I called, but she didn't answer.
okay, my wife called Ophelia in the morning, but she didn't answer.
No. Ahorita enseño.
Okay, anyway, my wife had called Ophelia to reach her, but she couldn't reach her. But anyway, the recording, though, happened when Ophelia called my wife. And just because you guys don't believe me, because people are going to say, well, Frank, you're lying. Frank, you're lying. Here's the thing. I'm going to log in to my T-Mobile account. And I'm going to show you guys the call record. Like I said, this is not me saying it. This is, I'm just pointing out the facts. Like I said, this video is about facts. All right, this video is about facts. If Ofelia Moreno wants to make a video and she's probably yelling right now, que toma tu leche, toma tu leche, toma tu leche. Y Frank, vete a la verga, vete a la verga. You can't, you can tell me all the vete a la vergas, you can tell me all the toma tu leches, but the facts are for the facts. So, here's my wife's phone. Line usage. View by line. Carla. Calls. What day was Thursday?
28.
The 28th. And believe me, guys, there's going to be some people that... Some people are going to say... What date? Some people are going to say... Let's see. What date was August 5th of 2021. August 5th of 2021 was on Thursday. Right here. Thursday. Because some people are going to say, well, Frank's changing the dates. On Thursday, on August 5th, we're going to go on August 5th. Here's all the calls that my wife made August 5th. Era August 5th, bro? Oh, sorry, July 28th. Okay. Okay, hold on. So I have the date wrong. What date was July 28th? Okay, my bad, guys. Okay. Oh, July 29th. Okay, yeah. The first time that my wife called Ophelia was on the 29th. Okay. So July 29th. What day was it? Okay, that was on Thursday. So July 29th. We're going to go to page 2. July 29th. Here we go. July. Okay. Here's Raymondville. This is Ophelia's number. 398-1531. On July 29th, Ophelia called my wife for the first time. Around 11:56. It was a 1-minute call. My wife called Ophelia back, and I guess it was a 9-minute call. My wife called Ophelia again. It was a 1-minute call. But the recording took place at 12:16. It was an incoming call. So when Ophelia says, préstame tu teléfono, por favor. So that call, guys, happened on July 29th. Incoming. So already there, Ophelia's lying.
I was going like this, and I heard.
And I've said, I'm not iPhone.
So when
So when I answered that call and I told her,
when I answered the call, how are you going to answer a call that you made? You made the call, Ophelia. You know what I mean? You made the call, Ophelia, and Ophelia's going to say, well, I don't know. I don't know how it happened. But just because people think, oh, I'm making it up or whatever. This is my wife's phone. And July 29th. Let's see if you can guys see it. Right here. July 29th. And let me flip my camera just in case. So I'm going to flip my camera, guys, backwards real quick. Give me 1 second. I'm going to flip my camera. Transform. Horizontal. There we go. Oops. Here we go, guys. Really quick. July 29th. Incoming call. All right. July 29th. Keep in mind, guys, we're sticking to July 29th. We'll go on July 31st. July Ofelia Moreno 398-1531. That's her number. July 29th. Incoming call at 12:16 for an hour and 18 minutes. Let me flip my camera back. And that call log looks the same like this. So how is Australia going to say that she received the call when my wife received the call? Like I said, it's not me. These are the facts.
and I was like, but Ophelia, like, what the hell is going on? So Ophelia sent me a message on Wednesday, and mind you, I had just talked to Frank Marr. She sent me a message on Wednesday saying, I heard on Facebook that you called me a problem maker. What bothers me is when somebody will say, so and so said that you said this, when people start lying. I don't lie. So that really bothered me, especially because I consider Ophelia, a lot of the Peacocks, good people, and I consider them friends. So I called her as soon as she said that, and she didn't answer. Then I called her a second time, and she said, ahorita te hablo. And I was like, but Ophelia, like, what the hell is going on? So when
I answered that call.
How are you going to answer a call, Ophelia, when you're the one that made it? But I don't lie. I don't lie. Anyway, guys, give me a quick moment. I need to get some water, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're just going to leave. My mouth is getting dry. Anyway. Let me get some water real quick. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, anyway, guys, like I said, not even them getting together. they were able to come up with a story that's credible. Even before I had the facts, guys, everybody's telling their story. Their story just doesn't sound like it doesn't add up. And this was even before like I knew what time my wife had called or if Ophelia had called. I didn't know all this till like just a couple of days ago. Like I said, you know, Ophelia is the one that called my wife. Here's an incoming call from Ophelia at 7:29 in the afternoon at 12:16. It's an incoming call. Anyway. And the thing is, guys, that, you know, like I said, not even them getting together, they were able to come up with a story. They couldn't even put the lies straight. And even before, and the thing is, what the sad part is, guys, that my wife is my wife, even before they made this video of them trying to get together, my wife had apologized to Alexandra on Tuesday. When my wife made that video on Tuesday, she actually apologized to Alexandra on minute 107, I think.
Mi familia, ¿sabes? Es mi familia y me estás dañando. O sea, me estás haciendo daño. Y si quieres que te lo diga, sí, te lo digo. ¿Me estás lastimando? Sí. ¿Quieres que te pida perdón? Para que dejes de estar exponiéndome de esta manera. Te pido perdón. ¿Por qué? No sé, pero te pido perdón. Pero déjame en paz. ¿Sabes? Porque yo no te hice nada a ti. No te hice nada. Y esa es la verdad. ¿Eh? Y las cosas que tú me hayas dicho no las voy a decir tampoco. ¿Por qué? Porque no soy así. Y te lo dije ese día. Te lo dije. Yo no soy así. O sea, si algo en mi casa me enseñaron es a tener valores. Yo no puedo ir por la vida pisoteando a los demás para yo ser mejor que otros, ¿no? Eso no va conmigo y por eso no estoy de acuerdo con muchas cosas. Y nunca lo voy a hacer, nunca lo he hecho en un trabajo, nunca lo he hecho en mi escuela, nunca lo he hecho en ninguna de mis cosas. ¿Sabes? Mi familia, ¿sabes? Es mi familia y me estás dañando. O sea, me estás haciendo daño. Y si quieres que te lo diga, sí, te lo digo. ¿Me estás lastimando? Sí. ¿Quieres que te pida perdón? Para que dejes de estar exponiéndome de esta manera. Te pido perdón. ¿Por qué? No sé, pero te pido perdón. Pero déjame en paz. ¿Sabes? Porque yo no te hice nada a ti. No te hice nada. Y esa es la verdad. Y las cosas que tú me hayas dicho, no las...
Alright, guys, I couldn't find that part, but there was before they made that video, like of them colluding together and trying to make up some lies about the recording or who recorded what. That video that my wife made, she had already apologized to Alexandra. But anyway, there's another video that I'm gonna point
Good
out.
people.
It's a minute, 1 minute. Okay, here's the part. Hold on.
Hice mal, pero cuando uno tiene coraje, uno dice muchas cosas. Y yo acepto lo que yo hice. Carla me dijo algo en confianza. Obviamente, yo le doy consejos o le di consejos. Y tal vez yo la regué. Maybe.
So there she says, guys, that she's admitting to the fact, guys, the thing is she's admitting to the fact that my wife would talk to her in private, people before. Sorry, my wife has talked to Ophelia before all this happened, and that my wife would basically tell her things about her and like just personal things. So Ophelia is admitting that yes, Carla's wife did talk to me several times, and that I would give her advice. You know what I mean? So she is admitting that happened, and several times. So I don't know why the call was recorded. Like I said, if my wife had something about Alexandra, Ophelia all had to do was call me. Like literally all this could have avoided. Ophelia could have just called me and said, Frank, hey, your wife called me and she's fucking pissed. Do you have anything to do with Alexander? Because Alexander's my friend, and I don't know anything. What's going on, Frank? Tell me. All that could have just been avoided if a fella just called me and said, "Hey, what's going on? Like, why is your wife saying all this stuff?" And I would just thought, no, like, I don't know, my wife's tripping out, whatever. But in their mind, whatever, like, I'm thinking when my wife called Ophelia on Wednesday, and she spoke to Alexander, is like, hey, let's why don't we record it? And that's what happened. You know. But anyway, moving on, guys. Like I said, that's the recording. Let's talk about other facts. We're gonna talk about how Ophelia came to be on No More Chisme. All right. And we'll also talk about money and stuff shortly. The thing is, guys, Ofelia Moreno mentions or claims. Like I said, these are claims. These are not anything I said. I don't have the video. She's made 50 videos already. But one of her videos, she literally states that I did her wrong 4 times. I'm not sure if I have the video or not. But we'll get to that point because I did have a... Okay, here's my second sheet that I have. How did Ofelia Moreno came to be a No More Chisme, guys? Do you guys know? Do you guys know? I know. And a lot of people know. Ofelia Moreno, nobody knew who she was. Well, Lupe knew who she was because they used to be on this one group called... Willacy County Chisme. It's a small group, and in that group, that's where a lot of the videos where Vanessa was getting posted and stuff. My page already had a lot of people. It was taken down in September 2019. We had over 10,000 people on the No More Chisme page, the original one, the first one. This is the one that you see now is the second incarnation, but the first page, guys, from 2014 to 2019 had 10,000 people already. A lot of people that are watching right now, before all this Vanessa drama happened, a lot of you guys were already on the page. Nobody knew who Ofelia Moreno was. Nobody knew who she was. All the people that are from outside Rio Grande, nobody knew who Ofelia Moreno was. I remember the day I met Ofelia, it was on November. And I was talking to Lupe. Lupe was one of the first people I met as well. And I remember that we're going to get a hangout because I was doing some comedy because I was running for sheriff in Willacy County, which wasn't, it was just more like a parody. Nobody knew who Ofelia was. Nobody. Other than the people from Raymondville, from the people in Willacy County. But all the peacocks and all the fangs, everybody that's like associated with both pages now, I guess, nobody knew who she was. I met Lupe and I met Ofelia. We went to Wing Champs and we took a picture together for the first time. That was the first time that people knew who she was on a general basis. When I say general basis, I'm not talking about the people from Raymondville. I'm not talking about the people from Willacy County. Not even La Chisqueada made mention of Ofelia then. At least during that time. As time went by, you know, I remember talking to Ofelia a couple times. And I said, Ofelia, you know what? Like, do you want to do a show with me? Do you want to do a show with me? And, you know, we can just do a small show. We'll do it a couple times, see how you like it. And if you don't want to do it anymore, that's cool. But let's just do it for 5. I remember I told Ophelia, let's just do it for 5 times. And if you don't like it, you know, that's cool. No big deal. And she said, okay. And the first time, here's the thing, guys. The first time that she came out with me, was in April. On April. In the beginning of April, she came for the first time with me on video. Nobody knew who Ofelia Moreno was. Like, when I say general, like I said, outside the Rio Grande, nobody knew her. She didn't have a page. She wasn't even called, the thing is, guys, she wasn't even called La Doña. That's the thing. You know what I mean? She wasn't even called La Doña de Willacy County. And I have the video. It's right here. This video was the first time that she came out in video with me. It was in the beginning of April. Okay? It was in April. By April, here's the thing, guys. By April, I already had, okay, like I said, the original page, guys, the original page, No More Chisme, from 2014 to 2019 to September, had 10,000 people. All right? We already had 10,000 people. The page got taken down. We brought it back up. And I met Ofelia, whatever. But she didn't come out with me before. You know, I brought her on the show. And I said, Ofelia, let's try it. See how you like it. And I believed in her, guys. Like, the reason I brought her on is because I believed in her. I said, hey, you know what? Like, you know, people are going to like you. I brought her on. That's the thing. She even told me, Frank, it's because she's like, but what do you want me to talk about? Like, I told her, Ophelia, just be you. You don't have to be just be you. And if people like it, if they don't like it, at the end of the day, you know, after, you know, just give it a try. Literally, she didn't even have a nickname. Her nickname wasn't even La Doña.
Lo que quieren decir porque no pueden.
No more chisme. Most of them are from Cameron County, so they may not know a whole lot about what's going on in Willacy County. And most importantly, I had told all the friends that we have in Willacy County that sooner or later we were going to have a show with an awesome guest from Willacy County, and no more better than La Doña Ofelia Moreno.
And who gave you that nickname? I did. Nobody knew her as La Doña. Not even people from Raymond call her La Doña. But I've always gave people nicknames. Everybody that came on the show, we always gave people nicknames. I gave her the nickname La Doña. So as long as she has her show called Una Hora con la Doña or Una con la Doña, whatever, she's always going to remember that La Doña came from No More Chisme. Like I said, this was our first video. This was in April. She came with me. She didn't make, and the thing is, we didn't make live videos every day. It was like maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. It was every Sunday. Sometimes I didn't even have a show on Sunday. Her last appearance with me was sometime in August. She came live on No More Chisme, Hablando al Chile, because that's when we actually used to get together. We used to came together, and we probably did about 6 or 7 episodes. And she wanted to do her own thing. And I have her, and all this is factual, guys. This is like, I had to look it up before, after Games of Thrones finished. I'm like, you know what? Let me put some stuff together. You know what I mean? And actually, I have my little notepad here. By April, like, right around the time that she came on the No More Chisme show, the first time, guys, that I brought her on, and I said, hey, the reason that Doña came to me, guys, when we were talking in the video, I'm like, usted es como una doña, como aquellos tiempos allá en México, la gente que se le dice el Don Chuy, usted es como una doña. I gave her that nickname. Nobody knew her as La Doña. Nobody knew who Ofelia Moreno was. I called her La Doña. And I don't make a big deal about it until now, because this has gone far enough. So I'm going to address the facts. I'm not yelling. I don't care if she uses La Doña. But the facts are the facts. And if people don't like the facts, if people want to make videos yelling, If she wants to yell que toma tu leche y vale verga, to me it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But the facts are the facts. She came out with me because I told her to come. She didn't even want to do it. I said, Ophelia, why don't you come on the show? And that's what we did. We brought her on. You know, people liked her. She wanted to do her own thing. And guys, here's the thing. I've always been supportive. You know what I mean? I've always been supportive of Ophelia. Even when she wanted to do her own thing. I've always been supportive of Ophelia. You know, like I said, she finished. She didn't want to come out with me anymore. Maybe she already thought in her head, hey, I'm already famous, whatever. And that's cool. Like, she can think that way. I called her La Doña. So, don't you guys forget that. Okay? Here's another thing. Here's another milestone. Ophelia, by June of 2020, we already had 10,000 people again. Okay? We already had 10,000 people. All right? Her last appearance with me, that she kind of, and I remember, guys, here's the funny thing, and people are not going to maybe remember or not, but I remember the day she didn't want to come out. The reason she didn't want to come out were because I started to get the supporter option on Facebook. And somebody told her in her head, hey, Frank's not paying you, whatever. Guys, I barely had started to get supporters. You know what I mean? I barely started to get supporters. And I remember making a video. Where I thanked all the supporters. Because we reached like a milestone fairly quickly. We reached 100 supporters by July 3rd. By July 13, we started our first supporters. And maybe not long after that. Maybe, I want to say, end of, like, around August or something. It literally didn't take as long. It was August, and then some, like, it literally took us about a month and a half. We had about 100 supporters. And somebody told her, hey, Frank's making money. Guys, I barely started to make money. And the thing on Facebook is they take 30% away. So even if I had 100 supporters times 30. Sorry, 100 times, and it was more like 100 times 5. Okay, $500, but they take 30% away. So times 3. So 500 minus 150. I was making $350. All right, and like, guys, I barely started to make $350. Somebody told, like I said, some people quicker jump to gun. Somebody's like told her, Ophelia, Frank's making money off you. Okay, she quit. Whatever it was, if she thought I was making money or whatever, guys, I barely started making a little bit of money, and she quit. She did her own page. And here's the thing. Even after quitting, guys, here's the thing. Even after quitting, because it was kind of weird. I remember that moment on that Hablando al Chile. Some people started telling me, Frank, why is Ophelia not going to be on your show today? I didn't know. Like, it was kind of awkward. You know, it was kind of awkward because people were kind of like, we kind of had like a little tag team going. Like, okay. And I remember that day, guys. She goes on the channel, I'm not going to come out with Frank anymore. Like, she literally told everybody, it was like, well, why, Ophelia? I'm going to do my own thing. And that was a little bit awkward. I feel that she could have commented like, Frank, you know what? Like, I'm not going to be on your show. And I would have been prepared that Sunday's like, hey, guys, you know what? Me and Ophelia talked about. She's going to be doing her own thing. But I remember it was kind of uncomfortable that day. And if you guys are the ones that have been here long enough, y'all remember. I remember that show was uncomfortable during the first 10 minutes because she's like, I'm not gonna come on your show anymore. I want everybody to know that me and her Frank, we're not gonna be doing the show anymore. And that was kind of weird. You know, that was a little bit weird because we had a planned show together, but for whatever reason, she wanted to quit. And okay, things didn't work out, guys. Things didn't work out. She did her own page, Una Hora con la Doña, and here's the thing, guys. I didn't have to share her page. I didn't have to tell everybody because to me that was like, man, that's a little bit fucked up. If you think about it, that was fucked up, guys. And I support her. I share her page. I was like, hey guys, you know what? Like, me and Ophelia, we're not doing our own thing anymore, but she has her own page. Go like her page, whatever, blah blah blah. And I share her videos from time to time. I told people to like her page. So I was always supportive of Ophelia. You know. So here's the thing. So she quit. Like I said, she quit on August 2020. She quit. She started doing her own thing. I was always supportive. By the Fangs reunion, guys, on November 3rd, and I remember pretty clearly. On November 3rd of 2020, we had 130 plus supporters. All right? We had 130 plus supporters by the Fangs reunion. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, Liz can do. She says that I was waiting too long to get in line. That's what she says, that she was mad. But guys, she could have said, hey, I'm not going to come out and wait on Frank anymore. She really quit because somebody told her, hey, Frank's making money. That's really all it was, guys. Not because it's... How long did it take me to bring her on? Like 5-6 minutes? Whatever it was, but she quit. And I still support her. I still shared her page. I still was appreciative from the fact that, okay, she came on the show, whatever. Anyway. So, even on November 3rd, guys, on November 3rd, and everybody that went to the reunion, Liz Cantu wasn't there, but Sophia was there. And I wish I had the video. Rick was there. Zen was there. Sintita was there. Guys, I remember it was a Fangs reunion for November 3rd. I remember the Fangs reunion, it was on a Tuesday. And you know what I did, guys? If y'all remember? Y'all remember on Fangs Super Tuesday, November 3rd? Rachel was there, I think. I think Rachel was there. I know Lupe was there. I know Sophia was there. I know Rick was there. And there was a couple of other people that may not be on here anymore. And I remember, guys, I gave this speech. I'm like, hey, guys, you know, we all came together. You know, we united for a purpose, blah, blah, blah. And you know what I did? And everybody that was there, we have multiple witnesses. I could show the videos later on. But, and I didn't have to do it. But for everybody that was present that day, after I said my little speech, I'm like, hey guys, and I want to bring up Ofelia Moreno. And La Doña, everybody knows who she is. And I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to bring her on board that day because she didn't help me organize that day. She, like, same thing. She didn't even call me and said, Frank, do you need napkins? Do you need straws? The only people that helped me that day, and I don't remember, but I know Delia helped me with the tablecloths. But she didn't call me and said, Frank, do you need anything? Do you need straws? Do you need napkins? Do you need paper cups? I never said anything. But when I was saying that speech, and that speech is recorded somewhere. I don't know where it is. But Sophia was there. And Rick was there. And other people were there. Delia was there. I said, hey guys, let me bring let me introduce, well, people are new. let me bring Ophelia, and Ophelia made her speech as well. I didn't have to bring her on. She had already done her own thing, but I brought her on because it was respect. Because I support her because, you know, at the time, me and her were cool. I didn't have to do that. I remember on the speech, like, hey guys, this is Ophelia Moreno, and everybody was clapping, hooray, whatever. She forgets that. You know what I mean? But anyway, so moving on, guys. Here and these are just numbers. So, like I said, Ofelia Moreno started her page after August because when she quit, she started her own page called Una Hora con la Doña. And here's the thing. She says, Frank fucked me over 4 times. That were her words. I don't even know what part of the video or videos she pointed it out. But she says, Frank fucked me over 4 times. She says the first time was I went to jail and he kept my money. And helped him with the first 10,000 followers. Actually says the first 10,000 followers, and he stole from me he stole from me from the first time I went to jail. That was when Breezy said something to her. And then the third time I went to jail, the 10,000 followers, the first time I went to jail, the second time I went to jail, plus the Fangs reunion. That's what she said. Okay, Zen, Zen. I know you were taking video, and I asked you for the video if you had it. But Delia was there. And everybody that was there, guys, everybody that was there, like I said, everybody knows I brought Ofelia Moreno. And I said, hey, Lupe, you want to come up and say something? Because these are people that I thought were cool. And even Lupe is cool with me. And if you had any guys, any problems that Lupe has had with me, and, you know, we've talked it out. Like, he calls me and I call him, hey, why have you said this? Or why have you said that? He talks to me. You know what I mean? But anyway, going the numbers, guys. Here's a little sheet that I have. Ophelia says that she helped me. That she's like, I made Frank, or if it wasn't for me, Frank wouldn't have this. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. Ophelia left on August 2020. That was last year. On June, here's the thing. On June, oops, sorry, you can't even see what I'm showing. On June, we had 10,000 people. All right? Because everybody came back. Like I said, I already had 10,000 people to begin with. Everybody came back. Ophelia already made her page in August. You know how many people Ophelia ever had at the very most in her first page? She had 5,000 people at the very most. Okay? She had 5,000 people. 5,000. Okay? So, between the time that she quit, here's the thing, think about it, guys. By the time she already quit in August. We had 10,000 people around June. So she quit like 2 months after, right? Between June and January 2nd, we grew from 10,000 people that follow the page to 25,000. These are not lies, these are facts. Because I was looking at the milestones of the page. So why didn't her page grow 15,000? Her page only had 5,000 people at the very most. Maybe 6,000 at the most. Let's just say, give or take. So if she was making my page happen, why didn't she have 15,000 people? Because between June and January 2nd of this year, the page grew 15,000 new people. Why didn't those 15,000 join her page? It makes sense. She started a new page around that time. Why didn't she over? Why did she only have 5,000 or 6,000 people? You know what I mean? That's how many people she had at the very most in the first page that had the most following. She had about 5,000-6,000 people. So between that same time that she started her own page, my page grew by 15,000 people. She already quit. She already quit the No More Cheeseman page. She was doing her own page. And even me, I was helping her. I was sharing her stuff. Hey guys, Felix gonna go live or watch her live. If she quit the page, why did I still get 15,000? Like, cause she keeps talking about all these numbers. Okay, you want to go to the numbers? You want to stick to the facts? These are the facts. My page still grew 15,000 more people in the same time frame that you had your own page. Actually, wait. I stand corrected. 20,000 people. Because your main page didn't go down this year. It actually went down a couple months ago. By January 1st, you still had your own page. So my page grew 20,000 people. Okay, let's just say 15,000 people. 15,000 people grew in the time that she quit and she had her own page. So why didn't she grow as much? You know what I mean? Because these are the numbers. Here's the thing. Under supporters. On November 3rd, she already had her own page. We had 130 supporters. And when I got blocked, here's the thing. When I got blocked by March of 2021, early this year, I had the lowest amount of people that followed, that supported the page. We had 55 people, give or take. We had 55 people, give or take, on March. And earlier this year in July, we reached 100 again. But at this point, this year, guys, she has already been doing her own thing. You know what I mean? She has already been doing her own thing. And I still got, even though I was blocked, and it took a while for the supporters to come back little by little, people came back. Because of me. Not because of Ofelia Moreno. Because she already had her own page. And it took a while to get those supporters coming back and everything. So, she didn't make me. I didn't need her. Because, like I said, when she left, the page still grew 15,000 people without Ofelia. I never needed Ofelia. But she needed me. And it's fine. I'm always there for helping people. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you guys some of the top videos. All the videos that Ofelia ever made with me on the show. You know how many views all those videos got? You want to know why I got all those views or why I got all those many people following the page? It wasn't directly for me. It wasn't directly for Ofelia. But even all the videos, guys, even all the videos, here's the thing. All the videos that Ofelia ever made with me, they probably only got 9,000 people watching. 9,000 views, 10,000 views. She didn't really help in terms of bringing people watching. You want to know what are the top videos that brought a lot of people? The very first video that brought in a lot of people was that video from January 1st of 2020 called the New Year video. That was the video that went viral. That was the video that I met Vanessa for the very first time. That was the first time I ran into her and I went live on my phone and said, guys, you're not going to believe this, but it's none other than La Chisqueada. That video went viral. It was on January 1st. That brought in the first wave of people because that video went viral. And I got a lot of people watching from all these other parts, from Florida, from Arizona, whatever you want to call it, guys. We had so many people from that video. You guys remember? You guys remember when that video came out? It was on January 1st of 2020 called the New Year video. And a lot of people from Willacy County joined. A lot of people from Hidalgo County joined. A lot of people from Starr County joined. we had so many people that joined because of that first video. That video had 31,000 views. Like I said, at the very most, all the other videos that I made with Ophelia, they probably got 10,000, and that's just being conservative. Like being, like even giving her extra views. Because we're talking about views, because that's what she talks about. None of her videos ever, with me, made over 10,000 views. That very first video, January 1st of 2020, had 31,000 people that viewed the video. And that's where the first wave of people came in. All right, that's how the first wave, it was like a lot of people that joined. Because by April 8th, we already had 5,000 people, and that was because of that video. The second set of people that came was from Chisquis Day on June 3rd. That video from Chisquis Day on June 3rd of 2020, that brought in 52,000 views. And when that video went viral from Chisquis Day, that video brought in a lot of people from June 3rd. All right, that was the day that she got arrested. Vanessa got arrested. It was 52,000 people watching because I was doing Chisquis TV, and actually, there's other videos of Chisquis TV that I was making. Most of the videos of Chisquis TV are the ones that brought in most of the people, but I'm just talking about the top videos where No More Chisme grew and grew and grew, because I was able to look at the stats of the page. The video with Senator Lucio before the Fang Super Tuesday. That video had 30,000 people that watched. That brought in a lot of people. The video that I made with like the very first time I did the Fangs karaoke, that brought in 38,000 people. Well, not people, but views. And a lot of people joined from other parts because the karaoke has never been done before. When La Chisquea got beat up, guys, and I played that video and I shared it on my wall, that I didn't get a chance to figure out how many people, but that probably has over 50,000 views. The beatdown. So these 5 videos is where the majority of the people came from. From the January 1st video, from Chisquis Day, the Senator Lucio interview, the Fangs karaoke, even the interview with Jesse. I forgot to post that. Chisquis kid. You know what I mean? That brought in the most of the people that follow the page. It wasn't Ofelia Moreno. Ofelia Moreno never did anything for me. The only thing she's done for me, guys, is give me a big fucking headache. That's the only thing she's done. So for her to accuse me of all these things, you know, it's just stupid. Anyway, but I'm gonna talk about the numbers of other stuff. Anyway, here's the thing. And I'm gonna go back again and play and show this. Do you guys remember the very first time she got arrested? She got arrested on September 23rd. Here's my Cash App, guys. Like I said, this is not fake. This is everything. Like I said, I'm just stating facts. If people wanna get mad at the facts, that's on you. But these are the facts. I'm sharing my screen. This is my screen. This is Cash App. You cannot delete Cash App. I'm going up and down. September 23rd. September 23rd. I cannot delete any of the Cash App money. People want to say, Frank, it's because Frank stole the money. I didn't fucking steal anybody's fucking money. And that's what gets me upset when people start accusing you and they don't know the fucking facts. Is what pisses me off. And we're going to do it again. I could do it a lot quicker. Because now I'm in my main computer. I just want you guys to see September 23rd here. September 23rd right here. September. First person is Naila Martinez. So we're going to do some quick addition again. Because people is like, it's because Frank stole the money. Okay, let's do some addition again. So now I can do it a lot quicker. Okay, Naila, send $10. 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 3 plus 10 plus 50 plus 10 plus 100 plus 16 plus 50 plus 25 plus 25 plus 10. Okay, we're at this 10. Okay, so let's move this up right here. Plus 20 plus 15 plus 20 plus 10 plus 79 plus 10 plus 50 plus 10 plus 50 plus 5. $562. So even my math is wrong. Oh wait, there's some people. Okay, so $562. Somewhere somebody sent me some money. I think I forgot the 79. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. But anyway, if you look at the addition, guys, I sent Ophelia here. I sent her the money right there. I sent her $618 for monies for bail, monies for ticket, whatever it is. And here's the funny thing is, guys, this is the amount that I sent her. All right, $618. It's there. Okay. Like I said, I probably messed up on math, and I do apologize. But I sent her the money. All right, because she claims, es que ya me lo hizo, los 10,000 followers, and he fucked me over with the bail money. Ophelia might have fucked everybody else with the money. You know why? Because I give her the money, and it turns out that the bond was set to 0. So she stole from y'all. I didn't steal from nobody. All Ophelia had to do is like, Frank, you know what? Thank you very much, but it turns out my bond is 0. Let me give you the money back, and you send all the money back to everybody. So if she claims that I stole money, she's the one that stole the money. Because all Ophelia had to do is like, Frank, you know what? Thank you very much. Here's the money. I didn't need it after all. And give it back to everybody that sent you some money. And I want everybody that claims that they send me money for Ophelia to show proof that they send me money. And that's going to be on here. If you guys send any money for that day, September 23rd, that's going to be on there. All this. Actually, after we got enough money, Terry messaged like, Frank, did you get enough money for the bail? She sent me $10. I'm like, yes, we got enough money. We should be good. I gave her $10 back. But I gave Ophelia all the fucking money. So for her to say, oh, he already fucked me over with the money for bail. I gave you the fucking money. I didn't steal no fucking money. You stole the people's money. It was, your bond was set to 0. The best thing you could have done is said, you know what, Frank, give the money. Here's the money. Refund everybody back. And I would have done it. I'm showing you my Cash App. Why don't you show your Cash App and put all the money that you got from the second bail? And people are gonna be, let's go ahead and show the second bail. Statements. Here we go. Statements. When did she get arrested the second time? It was on June. She got arrested on June 17. And actually, I'm going to play a video for y'all. Let me play this video real quick for y'all. On June 17, when she got arrested, here's the video.
Let me take this jacket. I'm getting arrested. I don't even know why. Is this normal? He's not even telling me why I'm getting arrested.
Okay, that's not arrested at all. That's not personal.
I don't even know why.
They're not gonna handcuff you, so that's good. Because the people is videotaping out.
I don't know why. Hey, come and get the phone, guys.
Videotaping out there, and it's embarrassing.
Tell Frank Moore that I'm getting arrested. I don't know why. They didn't tell me anything. Just that they're gonna. Hey, shut the water down. I don't know why, but I'm being arrested. I have no idea why. So let's see what happens. I guess I'm gonna spend the night. Come and get the phone.
So she says that I stole from her. So why? If she says it's because Frank already. Here's the thing, guys. She says She says, like I said in the video, he already did it to me four times. It was the 10,000 followers because he stole money from me from the first bail. So why would you tell people that are watching you to tell Frank Mar? Why would you trust me to help you get Cash App money if I stole from you? Aren't you like buddies with Alexandra? Why didn't you message Alexandra Rosaire to help you with the money? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why would you tell people on the video, call Frank Mar, call Frank Mar? If knowing what I know right now, I would just say, go fuck yourself. Al Chile, go fuck yourself. And that's what gets me pissed. I thought I was not even gonna get pissed. So if I wasn't Ophelia's friend, why would I even put up with this fucking drama in the first place? To have people accusing me from stealing money. But just again, we're gonna go and prove everybody wrong again. Here's Cash App, here's statements. When did she get arrested? June of 2021. Here's the statement. When did she get arrested? June 17. Here, June 17. And this is for something else. Bail money. Let's start with all the comments that say bail money. And I'm going to go slower because when I was doing my math, I fucked up. But you guys can watch the replay. You can add it for yourself. She says, call Frank Mar! Call Frank Mar! But we're going to add it just because people are thinking of me accusing it. Alright? First person that sent bail money that day was Veronica Gonzalez, right here. We're going to start right here on the very top. Veronica Gonzalez sent $49. That was the first person that sent $49. Angela sent me $15 for something else. So, $49. 49 plus 20 plus 40 plus 5 plus 5 plus 20 plus 10 plus 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 50. We're at 309 with Maggie Rosa sending $50. Okay, we're at 309 plus 5 plus 15 plus 25 plus 5 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 5 plus 100 plus 20. $544. And I might, like I said, I messed up somewhere. $10 difference right there, guys. I sent Ofelia Moreno $534. What did I fucking steal? What did I steal? Like I said, I'm gonna add it up. Here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna add this again when I get some time. If I didn't send $10, I'll send her the fucking $10. But she's claiming because somebody says, and I'm gonna type it right here. But I sent Frank $500. So because somebody writes, but I sent Frank $500. No mames. Like, ask the person, hey, well, show me that you sent $500. Because for all I know, somebody wrote, hey, they sent Ofelia $50,000 for her daughter's quinceañera. And just because somebody types it, I sent Frank $500. I didn't get no fucking $500. You know what I mean? So, why is she going to be claiming that I stole money? But, okay, either way. If I stole money the first time, why would you send money again to me? Why would you ask people? And here, wait, guys, here's the thing. That was all the money, because at that time, when people when people when Sirena Moreno when Sirena Moreno said, "Hey, my mom's Cash App is following," I sent all the money to Ophelia, and then Serena Moreno put her mom's Cash App. So the only amount that I got and the only money that I sent to Ophelia was $534. We don't know if somebody sent Ophelia $500. We don't know if somebody sent her $1,000. We don't know if somebody sent her 5,000, 10,000. We don't really know. We don't know if somebody paid for the lawyer. We don't know if somebody got her a bond or anything. Whatever the fact is, the thing is, I have always been transparent with Ophelia Moreno. I've always been cool with her. I've always shared my stuff. So for her to say that I stole money, like, why would you count on me to help you get money for bail when I already fucked you over, like you said the first time? You know? And it's sad, guys. Like I said, all this sucks. I mean, yeah, I mean, do I wish things were different? Yes. But at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do now. You know? And like A. Gutierrez says, Frank, you said yes to no longer send it to you, but send it to your daughters. And all that's on the recording. You know, all that is on the video that I made on June 17. You know? So why is she saying that I stole money from her? You know? So to me, you know, all this, you know, has really... somebody says, Frank, do you think I'm famous? No, I'm not famous. I've never claimed to be famous. I don't have a shirt that says Frank Marr. If anything, it just says the Rio Grande Republic. You know what I mean? So, guys, I remember when I got money, when was it? We got money to buy Officer Ramirez some money. So we got some money to get Officer Ramirez some food or whatever we got, or the police station. We got like $700. And I showed everybody what I did with the money. And even now, like, I'm getting like all this spam from all these nonprofit agencies that we sent money to. So, like I said, guys, at the end of the day, some people already made their decision, like Frank's fucking lying or whatever. They're still not going to understand that I've never lied. At least with what I've been talking about. You know, if my wife and I, we have problems, that's our problems. That's our private life. The only mistake that my wife made was trusting the wrong person who we thought was a friend. Like I said, sorry guys, I'm coming out blurry. You know, I don't like, maybe in her head she's like, you know what, this is, I'm just gonna say that Frank was fucking me over all this time, and this recording is like, yes, you know what, let's get all Frank's followers, vámonos. And maybe it hasn't turned out the way that she wanted. She didn't think it all the way through. Because people that support me, guys, people that know the truth, they're gonna realize, yes, what my wife said was wrong. You know what I mean? What my wife said was wrong. Nobody's denying it. And my wife already apologized to those people. I apologize because at the end of the day, it is my wife. What I do, what my wife does, what we both do together, you know, directly or indirectly, it affects people. You know what I mean? So if my wife said something, she apologizes for it. Obviously, she supports me. She supports the page. Maybe not directly, but indirectly. And yes, she said that. She was mad. She was mad at me because, you know, because I did something wrong. But she apologizes to everybody that's an actual supporter of the page. You know. And I apologize to everybody as well. You know, that my wife said that, but my wife apologizes. And I don't know why Ophelia keeps going on and on and on. Like I said, all the things that she's ever told me, I kept quiet about it. and I'm still gonna stay quiet about it. And actually, on the video, let me see. Even my wife, like I said, just for more transparency, my wife apologizes to Alexandra.
Estás haciendo el video. Puedes decir que esto es mentira. Yo no tengo nada para comprobar lo contrario. Yo nunca te grabé, yo nunca te dije nada. Con respecto a la persona que escuché hablar a Francisco, no me pareció que tuviera y no había realmente nada entre ustedes dos. Lo siento.
So even my wife apologized to Alexandra on Tuesday. My wife says, in respect to the woman, because to the woman it was Alexandra, to respect to the woman that was talking to Frank, if there was nothing going on, and of course there was nothing that went on, I apologize. So my wife apologized to Alexandra. My wife apologized to the people, and even my wife apologized to Ophelia, and she doesn't even know why. She just, on that time, she said, I apologize. I don't even know why I'm apologizing, but I'm apologizing. So, that is everything in a nutshell, guys. I want to thank everybody. I apologize to my wife. You know, me and my wife, it's not an easy thing. You know, all these things that are saying about me, you know, indirectly or directly, you know, it gets to my wife and it does bother her, you know. And, you know, our relationship is a private relationship. You know, but I apologize to my wife. I've told her many times, you know, I apologize to my wife because at the end of the day, guys, here's the thing. No matter what my wife has said or what my wife has done, she doesn't deserve any of this. And, you know, she's next to me. She knows. You know, all these issues, Ofelia Moreno or whatever has been said about me, all those issues I brought into our lives at the end of the day. You know, my wife has no reason for her to be going through all this bullshit. And there's no one to blame, guys. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm not blaming Ofelia Moreno. The only thing I'm saying, guys, is Ofelia Moreno saying these things, and I'm going to say the facts are the facts, and these are the things that have been mentioned. These are the things, these are the proof, these are the statements. But at the end of the day, guys, everything that's kind of happened in me and my wife's lives has been because of me. Okay? So my wife, I apologize to my wife. Lo siento mucho. You know, and to all the people, because at the end of the day, you know, whatever me and my wife go through is a private matter, guys. And I just want to thank you, everybody. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I really appreciate everybody. The people that know, like, the people that are able to think logically and rationally, they can realize, you know what, Frank, what your wife said may have been disrespectful. However, at the end of the day, what your wife said is just sorry guys, I didn't have the main camera. What my wife said is a small part of everything that's been going on. Because at the end of the day, me and my wife, we trusted somebody. And we thought she was her friend. We thought she was her friend. Like I said, between me and her, we never had anything. I've always been, I showed you guys, I've been appreciative of her. Even when she wanted to do her own thing. I've been appreciative. I helped her with what I could. And, you know, for her to do these things is not right. she's probably not gonna stop. There's nothing I could go on. Like, there's really nothing I could do to stop her. Like, I wish she would just say, you know what? Because here's the thing, guys. I may or may not make another video. It all depends what's being said. But just because everybody's been asking me, Frank, why are they saying this? Or why this? Or why that? I just wanted to come on video and say, like, look, guys, this is what's going on. Here's the facts. Here's the numbers. Here's the video. Here's what's been said. Blah, blah, blah. Here's what my wife said. And at the end of the day, like I said, all this has been through me. Like, I don't blame Ophelia because at the end of the day, I brought this on my own. But everybody that knows for a fact, that's been here and knows the truth, that can think logically and rationally, they know that my wife may have said that. But the real thing is that we got betrayed. We didn't, like, I didn't get, Ophelia didn't stab one person. Ophelia stabbed 2 people. And more so my wife. Because, okay, if Ophelia, here's the thing. If Ophelia claims, oh, it's because Frank this and this and this and this. I can understand that, guys. I can understand her hate against me. You know what I mean? I understand if she hates me for whatever, because she can claim, even after showing proof, there's gonna be people. It's because Frank he hacked T-Mobile, and it's showing that that Ophelia called his wife, but that's not true. People are still gonna believe whatever they want to believe. But the people that know that I've been transparent, and like I said, if Ophelia has all these things against me, for whatever reason, I don't know why, I never done anything to her. I've always been cool with her. Okay, that's fine. I can understand. You know what? Ophelia just hates me. But my wife never gave her any reason for her to hate on my wife. And that's what hurts. That's what hurts the most. Like, you know, like my wife has always been cool with Ophelia. Like my wife, like, guys, you know, my wife doesn't mess around with this stuff. And if there was anything that was in private, you know, Ophelia could have, if Ophelia wanted to figure out something, she could have said, hey, like if she was a real friend to my wife, she would be like, you know what, Carla, I don't know if Frank has anything going on with Alexander or not, but you know what, let me find out for you. And that's all Ophelia had to do. She's like, you know what, let me find out. Let me call Frank. Let me see if there's anything going on. Let me see if Alexander knows anything. And that would have been the end of the story. We wouldn't be here. So the people that are close-minded, they're like, but it's because Frank's wife said pendejos. It's not about pendejos. It's about being betrayed. It's about Ophelia sticking the knife in the back to 2 people. That's what really all this is about. And here's the thing, guys. Like I said, I never cared about likes. I never cared about followers. I never cared about viewers. Much less getting paid, guys. Because I work. My wife works. And thank the Lord that we live within our means. So whoever thinks that I'm making money is wrong. If you guys do not want to be a supporter, that's perfectly fine too. If you guys don't want to be on the page, please do me a favor. Go to your PayPal, hit subscriptions, and hit cancel. And that's the end of that. But don't be thinking that I'm taking your money. You know. It's cool. Like, I appreciate that people that are supporters. I really appreciate that. But if you guys don't want to be a supporter, that's fine too. Like, at the end of the day, having supporters doesn't make me or break me. Having 30,000 people that follow me doesn't make me or break me. Because someday this is going to end. I didn't always have no more chisme, and I'll try to run as much as I can. But to all the people that are watching me right now, I appreciate everybody. The people that are able to think, you know what, Frank, you make sense, and appreciate you for coming on the video. So, from here on out, guys, like I said, I'm not gonna be making more videos. Ophelia can make 50 videos if she wants to. If she wants to make videos of her yelling and her popping it like a vein in her neck, that's on her. And I'm not even gonna say if she wants to say a million bad words. That's cool. Like people want to follow her, that's cool. Like follow her. You know what I mean? Like people want to follow her, that's cool. Like I don't care if people follow her because at the end of the day, I was helping her have people follow her. So at the end of the day, guys, I have nothing else to explain. I'm gonna leave this video up. I won't make any more videos. So if she's saying things about me, please do me a favor. Just keep that to yourself. Because whatever she does with her life, that's on her. If she wants to make one video, 50 videos, 100 videos, it doesn't matter. If you guys want to follow her, it's cool. If you guys want to, if she ever has a supporter thing ever, that's cool. If you want to be a supporter of me and her at the same time, that's cool. There's everything for everybody. I've never been in competition with anybody. I've never hated anybody because they follow Vanessa. And here's the thing, I actually, now that Ophelia, I have nothing to do with Ophelia. If you guys want to state your opinion on Vanessa, that's perfectly fine. You know, I won't block you. And that's one of the things, like, one of the main things I didn't like is having to block people. That's cool. You know, like, now I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to reserve anything. Hey, you guys want to talk about anything, it's perfectly fine. So, from here on out, guys, no more chisme. It's about all of you. It's about the fangs. It's about the community. The people that are outside our area from California, Florida, Canada, for anywhere you might be, Mexico, Brazil. It's about everybody. It's not about me. It's not about anybody in particular. And, you know, like I said, I love my wife. I'm sorry because of the things that she said. Sorry. I'm sorry for all the turmoil that I brought upon our family. But my wife knows I love her. Te amo. Te quiero mucho. Perdón que traje esto en nuestro matrimonio. And from here on out, guys, like, it's not, like, it's a small bump in the road, but it's a one-way street to where we want to get to. You know what I mean? Like, if people don't like it, at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do. You know, but, you know, we'll bring Chiskas TV back, of course. People, but I need it, guys, after dealing with all this drama, guys, literally, after dealing with all this drama, I'm going to take a vacation. And if people want to send me money for vacation, that's cool. Y'all don't have to. Y'all know that I have a job. Y'all know my wife works. But I've always been cool with everybody, guys. And, you know, from here on out, guys, it's a one-way street. We're going to do bigger and bigger things. I already told my wife about doing the cooking show. We're gonna try to do that on a lot better. Que viva la paz, you know. My page is not a hate page. Everybody says that or whatever.
I say something.
Okay, my wife thinks it's a hate page, but that's cool. Like, that's what my wife thinks. You know, I can't make her.
But for you.
Okay, so my wife says it's a hate page. I don't think it's one, and that's fine, guys. I respect my wife.
But for you.
Okay, for me it's not. Okay, I just posted my Cash App, guys. It's fine. Like I said, after today, guys, what I had to say.
No, acláralo. O sea que, porque después van a decir que les estoy diciendo. No, o sea, por ti, porque a veces no estamos de acuerdo.
Okay, my wife says it's a hate page. I don't say it's a hate page. End of story.
¿Entiendes? Porque a veces tú dices cosas que a mí no me agradan.
Oh, okay.
Entonces, por eso yo te digo.
Okay, my wife says that some of the things I say she's not in favor with, and that's fine. So anyway, so good vibes from here on out, guys. Like I said, my wife has her own personality. She comments from time to time. She puts angry faces at me sometimes. She puts laughing emojis at me, but it's cool. Like, it doesn't bother me. I appreciate my wife's opinion. So anyway, guys, like I said, we're moving to something better. I know for a fact. I feel it in my heart. So we'll still do Chisky's TV. My wife may not like Chisquis TV. We'll do Cooking with the Mars. We'll bring back Frank's Karaoke sometime. With all the COVID that's happening, we definitely probably may need Frank's Karaoke again. We can agree to disagree. If Carla wants to be my co-host one day, that's another story. Maybe that's an idea for sure. But there's a lot to talk about, guys. It's not the end of the world. I wish Ofelia Moreno best of luck. I wish she realizes, and I really mean Ofelia, if things could be different, I wish they could. But at the end of the day, what's happened has happened. There's nothing I can do about it. You decided to do what you wanted to do. I forgive you, honestly. I'm not going to hold any grudges. I forgive you. Best of luck in your own show with the Peacocks or whatever you want to do. Best of luck, Ophelia. And that's the only thing I could do for you is wish you best of luck. If you want to keep talking about me, you're in your own right, I guess, you know. There's nothing I could do. You're still going to do it. You're a grown woman. But best of luck to you and your future shows and whatever you decide to do. Whatever you do decide to do is nothing to do with me at this point. So, anyway, other than that, guys, have a good night. Thank you, guys. I've been live for about 2 hours and a half. And y'all take care. And we'll move forward. Please give me a like on the Normal Cheeseman page. Let's get to 40,000 people. And we'll move forward. Other than that, guys, like, let's, como dice Walter Mercado, mucho amor. So, y'all take care, guys. Much love and support. I don't hold any grudges against anybody. And we'll move forward, guys. Thank you. So, vámonos. Como dice el troquero. ¡Ay, los guacho! Anyway, guys, yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys very much. And we'll have, like I said, we're going to take a small break. We're going to go on vacation, guys. I'm the only thing I'm going to do on vacation, guys, is I'll post pictures. And that's about it. Like, and plus I'll get unblocked, let me see, 3 more days. So right now it's already Monday. So 1, 2, on Thursday I'll be unblocked. Wednesday or so. Y'all take care, guys. Appreciate it. So, ahí nos vemos.